WWE has always thrived on illusion, spectacle, and the sacred agreement between performer and fan known as Kayfabe, that feuds, drama, and battles were real. But in 2025, Netflix's WWE Unreal did something revolutionary. It didn't just break Kayfabe, it redefined it. WWE Unreal. WWE Unreal, a 5-episode docuseries narrated by Triple H, also known as Paul Levesque, the King of Kings, premiered on July 29, 2025. It promised fans unprecedented access to WWE's inner workings, from the writer's room to the short gorilla position, and the build-up to WrestleMania 41. Peering behind the curtain, viewers are transported into a world rarely seen: creative meetings, alternate storyline pitches, and raw backstage moments. David vs. Goliath pitches. The documentary reveals that CM Punk and John Cena were both considered for the 2025 Royal Rumble win, choices that were debated before ultimately booking Jey Uso. Unexpected turns. A jaw-dropping moment in episode 4 shows the planning of John Cena's heel turn, a seismic shift in WWE storytelling. Production in action. The gorilla position stands out, a nerve center for live show direction, pacing, and oversight. But it's not just production logistics. We see the emotional toll on performers. Rhea Ripley opens up about anxiety, self-image, and battling her own vulnerability. CM Punk breaks down emotionally before his WrestleMania main event. That is, of course, his very, very first main event. So, of course. And Triple H paps him up a little bit. A tense promo exchange between Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair crosses a real personal line, forcing a backstage apology. The death, or evolution, of Kayfabe. Kayfabe was once the cornerstone of professional wrestling. Back in the day, wrestlers didn't just play characters when the cameras were rolling, they lived them. If you were a hero in the ring, you stayed a hero at the airport, in the diner, even at your kid's school. If you were a villain, you kept up the act everywhere you went, no matter what. The illusion was sacred, and breaking it meant breaking the magic. One of the best people known for what this whole entails, and keeping that kayfabe gimmick, was none other than The Undertaker. And of course, John Cena. Fans bought into it wholeheartedly because they weren't supposed to know any better. But along came WWE Unreal, and it ripped that curtain wide open. Suddenly, the backstage world wasn't a mystery anymore. We saw the creative rooms, the booking debates, the personalities behind the personas. For many fans, this was jaw-dropping. The unspoken rule of kayfabe, the thing that made wrestling feel larger than life, was shattered on a global scale. Critics noticed too. Esquire magazine called the series the historic demolition of kayfabe on a scale many never thought possible. That's a bold statement, but it captures how big this cultural shift really was. Unreal didn't just show us wrestlers, it showed us people. It didn't just show us storylines, it shows us how they were made. For some, that was liberating. For others, it felt like wrestling had lost a piece of its soul. But here's where it gets tricky. The lines aren't always as clear as they seem. Wrestling journalist Brian Alvarez pointed out that some of the behind-the-scenes moments in Unreal almost feel staged. And that raises a fascinating question. Is WWE breaking kayfabe or just creating a new kind of kayfabe? If even the real moments are being polished for TV, then maybe we're not really watching reality. We're just watching another layer of storytelling. Whether that's genius or not, that's for you to decide and how you feel about it. The reaction to WWE Unreal has been as dramatic as the product itself. Fan and critic praise. Decider urged fans to stream it for its insider access and emotional depth. Backlash for exposure. Jake the Snake Roberts called the series foolish, warning it could do more harm than good. He might have a point. Live consequence. At SummerSlam, commentators referenced CM Punk's behind-the-scenes storyline, shattering audience immersion and drawing sharp criticism. Balancing act. TalkSport highlights the controversy, noting how the series raises awareness of the backstage chaos but also clashes with preserving the magic. what WWE Unreal teaches us. Maybe kayfabe never died. In an era where fans have smartphones, spoilers leak instantly, and audiences crave authenticity, hiding the truth doesn't serve anyone. Squire argues that lifting the veil can enhance appreciation, much like knowing how a magic trick works doesn't ruin the awe. It deepens it with understanding it. Fans adapting. Some fans online recognize the inevitable shift, embracing new kayfabe where the story continues across platforms in real-life cues, reactions, and social media storytelling. WWE Unreal didn't just show us how battles are booked. It revealed the bones of the spectacle. It didn't just kill kayfabe, it gave it new breath and context. We learned that the heart of WWE lies in its storytellers, its performers, and the unbreakable connection between them and the audience. If you love this video, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell icon so you never miss an update, and join us for more videos from the world of WWE.